Okay guys, so I am going to give you guys a little brief overview of the full self-driving beta 11.3.4. It has some good things and some bad things. I'm getting a lot more disengagements than I have with the last one, but it's also handling certain things a lot better than the last one. So I'm going to go on a short drive. I'm going to obscure a lot of this with some blurring and stuff so you guys don't see addresses and things. But anyway, it's a short drive, and I'll make some comments along the way. Now, it would be really nice if someday it could back out of my driveway and head out to the road and all that kind of stuff on its own. Doesn't really do that right now, of course. Oh, sorry, a little bumpy here. All right, so I've had trouble also engaging it. All right, that did pretty good. Earlier today, I had about 3 or 4 misengagements on this road where the software just wouldn't engage, but it finally did. I have noticed, so in my town, except for a main highway, all the roads do not have center lines. And in the last software, the car wanted to stay in the middle of the road unless it saw an oncoming car. And then when it saw an oncoming car, it would get into the right lane and stay there. And then when the car was gone, it would get back into the middle of the road. I think you'll see here that this version of the software does a lot better job when there is no center line to stay on the right side of the road. Now on this road, you'll see the speed limit says 25. This road doesn't actually have a speed limit posted, so I always have to up it. I guess the car just assumes if there's no speed limit posted, it goes to 25. Now this is a turn that the last software had trouble with. It would, I don't know, inch forward maybe 5 or 6 times before it would actually make the turn. I've had it inch forward. Let's go ahead and let it do its thing here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I've actually had it inch forward like 4 or 5 times when there is no traffic, like not a car in sight. This one's doing a little better with that. Now yesterday, I did have an incident where I was coming up on a T junction and it jerked the steering wheel to the left into an oncoming vehicle, which I thought was kind of weird. I had to disengage and take over. Another thing is, so right there, it saw the speed limit change and then slowed down. The last software would see the speed limit change, but would take forever to actually do the slowdown. What in the world is this pulling doing? You pulled right out in front of me. So you had to take over there. So right up here is where we will be turning left and going into town where there is no markings in the road. And I do like the new visuals, letting you know what the intent of the car is. See, it's doing a much better job staying in the right lane. And even though there are no lane markings, it's kind of putting that center lane line in on its own. Now this right turn here, this is a really deep ditch, and it usually it errs on the side of caution and takes a wider turn, which I'm okay with. All right, it wasn't too long a drive. We're pretty much coming up on our destination. So I'll try to do another recording on our way home.